Hey everybody, Wolfie here, sitting around. It's pretty dark outside. I've started work on my next big solar upgrade, which will include a whole new framework for the panel array, and hopefully a nice big new panel to add into the system. And it's also going to include moving my entire control station there where my charge controller, inverter, batteries, all that is. A lot closer to the panels to get better efficiency out of it. A lot less electrical loss. All the technical junk to go with that. But yeah, we're slowly getting there. I've got a lot of the small parts and stuff ready. So we're going to get to work on that stuff and get as much as we can done this fall, mostly for the inside stuff. And yeah, it's, with any luck, now that we know the system is working good as is, time to solidify the build type thing. Good heavy duty framework, shorter distances, heavier wire, all that stuff. Okay, so we're going to start with some basic stuff and then go from there. Okay, this one of the easier parts of the jobs. These are the wires that will go from my two charge controllers down to the bus bars, and then I'll have the heavier cable that runs from the bus bars to the battery bank. These are 10 gauge wire, copper strand for the best conductivity. I think that's the right word. I'm no electrician, so these are, as you can sort of tell, are all the exact same length. That's an important thing with electrical that I do know, is you want, when you're running multiple sources, you want everything to be relatively even. Your distances need to be the same for everything, like for each source. Like I said, this is a really easy part. Not the easiest wire to and connectors to crimp, being the 10 gauge, but they work quite nice. These should be perfect. And one more. And quick and easy. Okay, that's these done. Now, two of these I can pretty much hook up right away because the one charge controller is already on the panel. The other two I can hook to the bus bar, but they have to wait until I do my actual moving of stuff to be able to be hooked into the charge controller. So I'll go and get this done and get at least these two on in place and get these two set up on, like I said, on the bus bar, well, bus bars, and we'll go from there. Okay, this is the panel so far. We've got the wires I just made hooked up. I'll be running a double charge controller, hence why I had to make the bus bars in the previous video that I had made. As you can see, I didn't mount them quite where I first planned on. Got my spot where the box where the wiring will be coming in from the solar panels. I've got the windmill control box moved, even though we're still not 100% sure we're using that windmill. Spot for the inverter. Got my split plug for the generator and solar. So yeah, it's getting there. I'm looking forward to finishing this project. I've got a remote switch for the inverter here. Runs across and out here, just to make things easier on everybody. Just a simple on-off switch, a little light to say when it's turned on. Runs across. It plugs into the inverter that we use, a 2000 watt inverter. Battery bank will mount right here. This stuff will all get moved and out of the way, the wall sealed up, and I'll build a good shelf here for the battery bank. But yeah, this is it so far. Wires are in place for the charge controllers, and I'll have the heavy cable running from the bus bars to the batteries, and my wiring coming in from the solar panels, which probably won't be till spring when that gets done, so I ain't gonna bore everybody with them details right now. But it's looking pretty good. We'll have the 10 gauge wire to the charge controllers, 10 gauge from the charge controllers to the bus bars, and I do believe it's either 4 gauge or 1 gauge that goes from the bus bars to the battery bank. I do believe 4 gauge. I got the connectors in place here. Haven't made the wiring yet. But so far so good. Okay, I guess that's about it for now. Everyone have a great night. We'll talk to you all soon. And I'm gonna keep plugging away at this solar project. It's gonna save a lot of I don't know how to word it. It's gonna be a lot more efficient, I guess. We're knocking a good close to 25, maybe even up to 30 feet of distance from the solar panels to the control panel. So that should help. Plus we're using heavier wiring, so I guess that should help with the power moving ability of it. So maybe get a lot more time out of the solar each night, or more power out of the solar, one or the other. But yeah, for now I'll let you all go. Everyone have a great night. We'll talk to you again soon.